Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do another review, and it's gonna be on the Sedona Lace makeup brushes, the Midnight makeup brushes. So I had a request to do those as a full review, so I'm gonna do them. Um, it is two different sets. So the first set is the Sedona Lace Midnight Lace Synthetic Brush Set, which comes with 4 pieces. And these are the 4 pieces. Okay, and this one is for $49.95. So it comes with the little kabuki brush, which is awesome. It's very fluffy, and you can use this for pretty much bronzer, blush, pretty much anything like that. So this is the little kabuki brush. Then it comes with the number 480, so it's the round top kabuki, which is dirty because I used it today. So there's that one. And then it comes with the 602, which is the round angled. This is the round angled kabuki, which you can also use for foundation as well. These two I use for foundation all the time. And then it also comes with the 928, which is the flat top kabuki, which you can also use for foundation as well. So these 4-piece is $49.95, which is awesome because these are very comparable to the Sigma brushes that everybody raves about. Sigma brushes are quite expensive when you buy it as a set. They are worth it, I have to say, because Sigma brushes are probably my #1 favorite brush brand. But Sedona Lace comes close, comes really close next to it, especially if you can afford to buy the Sigma brushes, or if you just would rather spend a cheaper amount on something very much similar. So these ones are a pretty good dupe. Now, I'm not going to say they're exactly a dupe, because when you compare these to the Sigma brushes are more dense than what these brushes are. Don't get me wrong, these brushes are very dense. You can see how dense they are. But when you compare them to Sigmas are even more dense than what these are. But nonetheless, they still are good. They're very soft. I have no words for these. They're so soft. In the beginning, when I first bought them, they did shed a tad bit, but after you wash them a couple times, the shedding tends to go away. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. They've been actually pretty decent. So, like I said, guys, if you guys don't want to spend a lot of money on face brushes, check out the Sedona Lace ones on their website. This set here of 4 is $49.95, which is awesome because compared to Sigma, I think Sigma was going for about $60 to $70 for a 5-piece. So, I mean, these are just as good, I find. They are a little bit more difficult to wash. The reason I say that is because when I try and wash these puppies after I've used them, it takes me a few shampoos and rinses to get all the gunk and all the what's it called? The foundation out from deep in the bristles. So you have to kind of make sure you wash them properly. That's the trick with these brushes. So if you're gonna buy them because you want to save the money, you have to know how to wash them. So you have to ensure that when you wash them, you don't do like a quick scrub and then rinse. You have to at least wash these puppies twice, maybe sometimes 3 times, depending on how much foundation you used for one brush, like how many times you applied foundation. because then the foundation builds up in the middle of the bristles and it's harder for you to remove. So just be aware of that when you're washing these. They may look really clean on the surface, which is the very tip where the black portion is, but when you open up the brush, you're going to notice that there could be foundation still there, so you have to make sure that you clean them very, very well. But like I said, they're soft, they're easy for application for any type of foundation that you have. I haven't tried these with powder foundations. I wouldn't recommend using these for powder foundations. I would use these more for liquid foundations. For bronzing, for contouring, this angled one here is a good one to use for contouring right here. See right there, if you want a very wide contour like that. You have your flat one, which you can apply your foundation by dabbing. Then you have your round top, which you can use to buff in. I just love these. Then you have your big kabuki brush, which you can use for blush powder products. Love these. I think it's a great value. $49.95 on the Sedona Lace website. If you guys don't have the Sigma brushes, you're really interested in investing in a decent set of brushes, and you don't want to spend that amount of money, these would probably be my next best brand to go to when it comes to brushes. So go check it out. I really do love this brand. The next set of brushes from them I'm going to show you now are, this set is a little bit more expensive, just by $10 more. And it is the 7 Midnight Lace Synthetic Brush Set. So there's 7 pieces here. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so there's seven brushes here. And this is one of my favorite brush sets. Very comparable again to the Sigma Precision brush set, which I also have as well. That's a 5-piece brush set. This one is 7, so you get more brushes with this one, and you spend less essentially. So the Sigma one, Sigma Precision one, I think is about $70 to $80, around that, plus shipping and all that. Where this one is $59.95. So this is $10 more than the big face brushes that I was showing you, but you do get 7 brushes. So you do the math. I'm pretty sure that you guys could see that the value is there. I'm going to go through each brush with you. So the first brush is 224. This is the tapered precision brush, which you can use for highlighting. You can use for highlighting on the cheeks. You can also use for contouring on the sides of your nose, because you got that that point that you need to use when you do a contour. But this could be used for contour, for highlighting. You can use this for multiple use. You can even use it for concealer underneath your eyes, because it gets into that corner there, which is awesome. So you can use this for many things. The next one, it comes with the 312. This is kind of like the excusez-moi. This is kind of like the round kabuki face brush, but in a smaller size, I guess you could say. And you can use this also for anything too. You can use it as a contour to get a really precise contour. You can even use it for concealing under the eyes. You can use it for spot concealing around your face. You can even use it for highlighting or even bronzing in like specific areas of your face that you just want to concentrate on. This is another good one. You can also use this for your cream eyeshadows. So Max Painterly paint pots like that. You can also use this particular brush, and this one is the 312. Next, it comes with the 872. This is basically the flat top kabuki miniature size. And that's what the big one looks like. That's what the mini one looks like. You can use this for pretty much anything, spot concealing, contouring, highlighting. You can apply your cream products on your eyelids. Pretty much anything you can use this for as well. Next, it comes with the 847, which is it's like a round rectangular shape because it's more wider. I would probably use this for concealing as well. I would probably use it for contouring. Sometimes I would even use it in the crease if I really want to diffuse an eyeshadow look. So this is another good one. The next one, it comes with the miniature version, which is number 773. So here's the face version, and here's the miniature version. The angled round top. And this you can also use for mostly for concealing, because it's got that round angle, so it gets right into the underneath the eye area. You can even use this for contouring, because the big angled one you can use for contouring too, but that gives you more of a wide space of coverage. If you just want a specific contour, then you would start off with this brush and then blend it out with either this brush or a bigger, fluffier brush. It's really up to you. So this is another great one to have in the collection. Then it comes with the number 618, which is the flat angled Kabuki precision brush. This one you can use again for any cream products, any concealer products. You can even use this to contour your nose as well, because it's got that angle. It's got that angle point, so it's would be easy for you to use to get in those crevices. So another great one. And finally, the 7th one, it comes with the 217, and the 217 you might think, oh my god, it's like the MAC one. No, you can use this actually for two different things. You can use this in your eyes if you really wanted to diffuse eyeshadows. It is quite large, so you have to be careful with that. But what I would use this for specifically is an airbrushed concealer look. So you put your concealer under your eyes, you take this brush and you dab it and blend it in with the brush, and it gives you an airbrush flawless look. So this is another great brush that's part of the collection. So that's awesome. That is what the $60 will give you in these 7 brushes. Personally, if you have these 7 brushes and then you have these 4 brushes, I would say your face brushes are pretty much completed when it comes to applying foundations, concealers, bronzers, contours, all that kind of great stuff. So if you have these 2, then you're pretty much good to go, and you don't have to worry about dishing out more money on Sigma brushes if you really can't afford those. This is a great alternative. They do sell these brushes separately. I don't know all the brush separate prices, but what you can do is just go to www.sedonalace.com, and you can browse through their brushes there, and you can check out what they've got to offer. So I know they do come separately. I'm just checking the website right now for you guys just to kind of give you an idea. So individually, this little guy is $14.95. Oh, what happened here? There we go. This little guy here is $12.95. So all these here are $12.95 each, the little ones. So if you think about it, you buy the set for $59.95, and individually $12.95 times 7, you're looking at $90. So if you were to buy these separately, that's $90. But if you buy them in the set, it's $59.95. So you're saving yourself $30 by just buying them in the set. And same goes for these ones here. They're $14.95 each. So you have 4 of them. you're looking at $59.80. But the actual full set is $49.95. So you're saving $10 by buying the set instead of having to buy them individually. So right there, if you bought both sets, you're saving yourself a good $40, opposed to buying them individualized. So, I mean, it's your call, guys, on what you prefer. But I did say I would do the review. I really do love these. They are so great to work with. They are dense, but I have to say Sigma brushes are a little more dense, but they still do the job. So that's what the main point is. As long as they do the job and you get good quality, makeup outcome from it, you don't have to worry about it much. So that's pretty much it. I really think that Sedona Lace did a great job with these brushes. They're one of my favorite sets. I would say Sedona Lace, Sigma Beauty, and Real Techniques are my ultimate top brushes. I do have like 3 MAC brushes, but I mean, they're so expensive and they're so overpriced that it's hard to like bring yourself to spend that kind of money all the time. Whereas, you buy sets from Sedona Lace and Sigma and you get like everything you need in one shot and you don't have to worry about buying brushes later on. So that's what I love about Sedona Lace. Great quality, very equivalent to Sigma Beauty, and I really do think that this is a great. These are 2 great sets to invest in, so that you don't have to worry about investing in other brands if you don't really need to or have the money to be able to do that. So, like I said, guys, that was my review. I think it was a thumbs up because I really do enjoy this company. Just so you know, the 2 sets that I showed you, I bought with my own money. They did not sponsor me in any way. And yeah, I purchased them with my own money, I would say 8-9 months ago. And I haven't had problems with them since. So that's it. That's my thoughts on the Sedona Lace brushes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody. Mwah.